Hey, Junk, are we ready?
We're ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Mantooth.
This is our first.
Rest in peace.
We miss you, Wes.
Yeah, this is our first Ram Talk Daily of the year. John Anderson here with the Skip. How you doing today, Skip?
Good.
Good. We're up in some huge piece of equipment, and the other day I found out. Yeah, it's like a roller, but it has like some vibrating hydraulics on it, and it shakes the whole stadium. Do you have any idea why it does that?
It's like fracking.
You don't know.
That's how they do. That's how they get oil nowadays.
Okay.
Fracking or natural gas, which we have a lot of around here.
Pretty dangerous stuff getting into fracking.
It is?
Yeah, high pressure.
Don't want to do that?
No, you don't want to do that.
Okay.
Anyway, we're out on our field here, which actually looks pretty good. They've Hellas has got it all flattened out, all these big pieces of equipment out here.
We're actually in the bullpen right now, so you wouldn't know that because there's no mound or fence.
You know, this would actually be a pretty good vantage point to watch the game. I think that we should talk to Dr. May, maybe raise up a little left field area.
We need to have a party area.
A home run porch.
Well, Cannon and Kai already asked me about that. Because remember at Cameron when they sat on top of the mobile home?
Yeah.
Okay, and they're like, the fences would be low enough in right to do that. So we want lots of mobile homes and stuff just parked outside, which is also behind the visitors' bullpen, so y'all can harass them as well. So that'd be good.
No, yeah, because the kids could drive in here with their trucks and stuff and sit over there like eastern New Mexico, right?
Yeah. And
they had some really good fans last year.
I need to turn off my phone.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
You know,
Troy Hill.
Church, funeral, wedding, Ram Talk Daily. 4 times you turn your phone off.
Yes.
Okay. We're having the World Series, the ASU World Series, coming up this weekend. Obviously not playing on our own field. How's it affected the team this fall, playing kind of here, there, and everywhere?
They've handled it real well, I feel like, and we have been sort of everywhere. The game should be at Central's field as long as they don't turn on the sprinklers again and rain us out as they have the last 7 times, but we're hoping that doesn't happen. If not, if we're not there, come over to the field and we'll be on the intramural fields, playing Sandlot style.
It is, and it's obviously it's a huge difference in the game when there's no fences and no foul ground. What are some of the new guys? 'Cause I know there's people out there looking, at the roster and not knowing a lot of the names. What are some of the new guys that are putting an impression on you?
I still don't know all of them's names, but the ones that I can recall, Tyler Coolbaugh has come in. He's an infielder, done well. Steven Pinales, outfielder, that's done well. Kenton Schrader's a pitcher that hopefully we'll expect some big things out of. Matt Waller is a catcher that got a big shoes to fill in Cameron, Massengill, and then a host of others. A host.
Now,
conglomeration.
Last year, obviously, lost a few players. Weren't expecting to lose, and Neymar and Becker. Do we have any guys in your opinion that replace that type of arm?
Well, I think it's going to have to come from within. Joey Wise is a new guy that hadn't really thrown a whole lot this fall yet. And then you got Jaden Odell, who'd be coming off Tommy John, that could be one of those guys. And then Matt Shannon, if he keeps his development, could be just as good as those guys.
Okay, sounds good. Now, Brooksy, how do you feel playing out here on the field in the back on the intramural field? What does that make you feel like?
It reminds me of growing up. That's how you used to do it. You find a open area and get your friends and go play. I still remember, and this doesn't happen anymore, but Pete Magre, big shout out Pete, the only guy ever. He lived in Cameron, and he'd call us guys at Baylor. He'd call the Texas guys. He'd call the A&M guys, and we'd all meet in Cameron, Texas, and play pickup baseball in the summer at Cameron Yo Field because he had keys to the lights, and we'd have just knockdown dragouts. It was awesome. But that really doesn't get. I remember growing up. I always had my glove and bat in my car just in case I was driving along and there was a game. Stop and play.
It's kind of like us Minnesota boys. You always have your shotgun in the trunk. Never know when you're going to go hunting. Same deal. You don't know anything about that.
Yeah.
Anyway, now who's coaching the teams this year? Because I know last year we actually had fans come up.
Yes.
In Sasquatch outfits to the ball game.
Yes. Well, the draft occurs here in about 10 minutes. There's a lot of anticipation. I think Dr. May is going to be there to announce the first pick. It's a pretty big deal.
Is he handing out a jersey with like a number
Yeah,
1 on it?
and then like gives them a hug.
Okay.
And and then I don't know if it's open to the public this year. We had some issues last year with crowd control, so may not be open this year. But I think Dave Goggin and Sam Kohler, because unfortunately our coaching staff are all going to be gone recruiting, so nobody will be there for all 5 games. So we're giving it to the elder statesmen, and they're running the show. We've never done it that way.
I'm a little scared putting it in their hands like that.
Yeah, I don't really trust either one.
You think they're
going
to take that power and go a little far with it?
Well, I mean, we know how Dave is already. I mean,
He's a little shaky.
That Elite 89 thing sort of went to his head a little bit, over the summer.
He would have won it if it was Elite 87.
Yes, he would have.
Maybe we should try to change it.
That's good math.
Yeah. That's the only thing I'm good at, Kevin.
All right.
Well, Brooksy, it's that time of the day.
This will be the first time.
I'm going to throw you 4 words, and I'm not going to go real easy on you because this year we're going to step up our game. We're getting a new field, a new fence, new stands. So you better come with A+. We're going to go with discomfort, spam, which a word I just love,
Okay.
fluorescent,
Okay.
skin.
Okay. Eating the fluorescent spam made my skin feel discomfort. That's an A+. No stutters, no stops. I got
You like on the way through it, I felt you like really turning the wheels, so I'm going to give you an A. Not A+. I think there's room to move.
Did I not say it with like energy?
No, you were like you didn't have any chest hair on this.
I agree.
You know,
with that.
it was like
sort of.
you won the game, but it wasn't indecisive.
It was business-like. I didn't go like.
If this were a you won a decision, there was no knockout.
Right. I didn't go Mesa on it.
Right.
And like try to yell and scream and do stuff. I really want to play those guys again. I can't.
I know
wait.
you do, man. That's what's driving your wheels.
Let's do it.
All right, Rams fans, we'll see you out here this Friday at 3:00.